Well, Willie, I ain't gonna even lie. Since me and my wife moved over here, it's real quiet over here. You know what I'm saying? You don't hear too much drama. You don't hear too much confusion. Everybody know everybody. You know, everybody get along with everybody. You know, it's really all love over here. Really, you know.
Dating back nearly 100 years, White City Street in Longview was a key part of the city's economy.
Well, when you look at the architecture of this, and that's really how we, other than archaeology, how we figure out what the history, you're looking at buildings that were built in the 20s and 30s. We thought about going into the 40s, but we don't think so based on the siding and just the example of the architecture. So these were built primarily for people that were working on the railroad because tracks are right there. Also, when the oil boom came into East Texas, it was very convenient in terms of catching the railroad and being able to bring people in and out.
However, more recently, White City has become better known for its crime than its contribution to the city's development.
When you see a for rent sign, are you concerned with who might move in, or?
Kind of, because the people that lived there before lived there for 3 days, saw cops, and took off. Cops are down were here because on the corner, the dude stabbed his brother.
Okay.
I don't know why.
The unfortunate thing is there are people living here that don't have lights, they don't have water. And I think as a community, you know, that sort of is a blight that maybe we don't want to acknowledge or, you know, to support certainly.
Most of the things you gotta do on your own, because if you don't, if you call him to do something, he gonna have an excuse because he be so busy and this and that.
One way Longview has tried to help preserve the White City area is a special ordinance.
What we have done in creating the preservation ordinance is just be able to go back in and sort of tweak this until we actually identify and designate it as a landmark district for the city of Longview.
Some residents say the street has recently seen a decrease in the criminal activity, making the area feel a little safer to live in.
White City used to get a bad rap, right? People thought of it as crime. You can't go down there at night. When we were coming over to talk to people, they were like, be careful, right? It seems safe to me. It seems like y'all are all pretty nice to me. I mean, what's your experience been on White City?
Everybody's been nice to us.
Really?
Everybody has.
Still, Wilson thinks there is more the city can be doing to ensure White City Street and other historical areas are not forgotten.
The city now is looking at a comprehensive plan, and I would just want to encourage the planners and the members of that commission, as well as our city council people that represent these areas, to really look at these neighborhoods and consider preservation.
In the end, the one thing Wilson really wants to see White City Street become is a historical site for the city of Longview.
All varieties of things to have an interest in. And it's in great proximity also to, of course, our new museum downtown as well. And that's another idea that I had for this, that we would create a living museum, maybe a Black History museum, which is sorely needed.
For newsjournal.com, this is Jessica Kuhn.